Good morning, fellow YouTubers. It's Sunday morning, the 24th of March 2024, and I'm just going to start off out on another adventure. And today's journey is going to take us into the Coquet Valley, but I'm going to be walking along a road that's hardly ever used by a lot of people because it's Ministry of Defence road. It's called RIDLEES Road, so I'm going to drive it into the Coquet Valley, past Lynn Shields farm, and then do a left at the top of the S-bend, and then start walking along the RIDLEES Road into the Ministry of Defence land and follow the burn and the river all the way up and just explore. I haven't been to RIDLEES Road for quite a while, so that's why I'm going to go back. It's still full of sheep on both sides of the road as you're walking along towards the Ministry of Defence shed, where they do the operations from when they're doing the exercises. So I'll have to keep him on the lead until I get well into the valley. But even then, I think I'm going to have to keep him on the lead because there'll be sheep scattered all over both sides of the road. That's him yawning now. He's been a naughty boy as well. He got out the front door and he did a wander down the street, and I couldn't see him because it was pitch dark, and I couldn't shout at him because it's early hours in the morning. So he's had me stressed out this morning. But I've got him back in the car now, and I'm going to start off on my journey. So I'm going to be heading over towards up the A1 past the Metro Centre, turn left onto the A697 Coldstream Road, and then head towards Alwynton along the Rothbury Road, and then turn left at Alwynton, follow the road along, and then just drop down past Lynn Shields farm, and then I'm going to head along towards Linbriggs area, and then turn the car around and face it back down the valley and start my time lapse as usual, and then I'll set that up and then start my walk. So it should be a nice walk along RIDLEES Road, and the weather forecast is going to be supposedly dry, well, most of the day, and a little bit of a breeze, so that's fine for walking. Right, so I'll bring you back. Bye for now. I'm back again because I forgot to mention it's just after 4 o'clock in the morning, and I've just pulled over in the Nook shops on my way out. So I'll be heading along and going over the John Reed Road, and then get onto the A1 eventually and head towards the Metro Centre, as I mentioned before. Go over the River Tyne via the road bridge, head up the hill about another 5-6 mile, and then turn left onto the A697 Coldstream Road. Right, so I'll bring you back. Bye for now. It's 4:47 AM in the morning, and I'm on the Coldstream Road now, heading towards what will be the first village will be Long Horsley, and then Long Framlington, where I'll be turning left to go down on the bottom road where Bringburn Priory is. Right, so without further ado, I'll just continue with my journey. Bye for now. Okay, I'm still on the Rothbury Road, the Coldstream Road, and I've come across the normal left turn where I would go along towards Rothbury, but the road is still closed after it's over a year. So the yellow signs are everywhere on the road, both sides, so you can't turn left to go along past the Anglers Arms pub and go along the road right along towards Rothbury. So you have to continue on the A697 Coldstream Road, and I'll get to the village of Long Framlington. Then you turn left and then drop down on the bottom road, which will bring you down onto the B6344, and then I turn right so I can continue along towards Rothbury. Right, so I just wanted to put that on video. It's still closed after all this time. It was supposed to be finished September last year. Right, so bye for now. Okay, it's 5:25 AM in the morning, and I've just pulled over to have a quick wait because I was desperate. I've just jumped with the car there, it's blowing a hole, it's really windy, so the walk is going to have to be where I'm well wrapped up. I've got to pull my hoodie hoods up and cap on, and my new jacket hoodie over the top of that again, try and keep the wind off my face. But I'm just going down the hill now to go across over the top of Sharperton Bridge I've just passed through Thropton, and I'm going to drop down through Sharperton, then Harbottle, and then eventually come to Alwynton. But before that you pass the Clennell Hall turn off. But I'm going into Alwynton and then turn left and go past the pub called the Rose and Thistle, I think it's called, and then just continue along the road into the Coquet Valley, then drop down the S-bend, down the bank, past Lynn Shields farm, and then just continue up and round the S-bend and continue into the Coquet Valley. Then I'm going to turn the car around at the Linbriggs area and then drive back along the road and pull over on the left hand side where there's a bit of a passing place where it's wide enough to park my car on the side. Then I'm going to set up my time-lapse camera, because obviously you point down the valley because you're up at height and you can pick up all the traffic coming up the road and all the cattle and the sheep moving along the roads as well. Right, so without further ado, I'll continue along. Bye for now. It's 5:37 AM in the morning, this Sunday morning, the 24th of March 2024, and I've just reached the village of Alwynton, and I'll be pulling forward another 70 yards and turning left and going past the pub, the Rose and Thistle, and then just continue along the tarmac road, a single track road, and then heading in towards the start of the Coquet Valley, past Lynn Shields, then up round the S-bend and over the top towards Linbriggs. That's the next farm cottages that you go to over the bridge. So I'll be turning around there and then heading back along the road, coming back this way a little bit, and then finding a left, it's like a little passing place nearby. That's where I'll be parking my car, so I'm facing down the valley and I can set up my time-lapse pointing down. So daylight's coming in now, so I'll be able to more or less start recording straight away. But we've got a lovely, lovely full moon. I've had it like shining down on us all along my journey. But it's quite confusing sometimes, because you think a car's coming up behind you with its full headlights on, because it's that bright. Right, so without further ado, I'll head along towards the Coquet Valley. So bye for now. It's 5:52 AM in the morning, the Sunday morning, the 24th of March. In the Coquet Valley now, and I've just turned the car around to point back down the valley that I've just drove along to get into the Coquet Valley here. And I just parked opposite where this Ministry of Defence danger sign is. There's a little bit of a lay-by here, and I've just pulled off the road enough so I'm not hanging over the single tarmac track there, so there's plenty of room for people to get past. And there's the River Coquet down there, so it's a beautiful scenic position I'm in now. Right, so I'll set up my GoPro 8 now to do time-lapse while I'm sitting here. I'll leave the engine running so it charges up the battery, but in the meantime I'll get the dog out and put him on his leader and take it for a little walk as well, give him toilet breaks. Right, so without further ado, I'll lock up the car and get everything ready. So bye for now. Right, I've locked up the car, set up my time lapse, got the dog out. I'm going to start walking down now to go to the start of Ridley's Road, where you first drive into the... Hey, don't start pulling you. Come here. I'll get him on the side of the grass and he stops pulling when he's sniffing things. It's not, well, he's not as bad anyway. He's obviously excitable when he first gets out the car, so he's at his worst. But by the time we walk back, he's slowed down a bit and then I won't get pulled from pillar to post. But it's nice and early Sunday morning in the Coquet Valley, which is absolutely stunning. It's beautiful. And you can drive all the way up to the top to where Chew Green is, past Mackendon. Right, so I've got to go around these couple of S-bends and then up a steep bank where the salt bins are, because obviously in the winter this road is really difficult to get up because it's so steep. And I've seen loads of people skidding around that haven't got four-wheel drives, and they've had to like do 2 or 3 attempts to get to the top, because when the road's frozen over it's like glass. Right, so if you look across the other side there, that's where Usway Burn comes all the way down to meet with the River Coquet here. Right, come here son, come here, come here. You twist and turn that many times you get your bloody collar stuck, and that's why you end up yelping when it sticks in your neck. Come here. Right, right, good boy, there, good boy. No, wait, don't pull, don't pull. After he spins round and round and round, the collar goes round with him and starts sticking, and it won't spin round free, so it ends up digging his neck. I found that out as well. I've just bought him a very posh 3-chain choker chain, part choker chain, but one, it just goes over his head and his ears, and 2, it doesn't look so good and doesn't hang well. What you got, son? What you got? That just shows you how he likes to chew sticks now. He's picking bits of dry bracken up to chew. I think it's a stick blowing in the wind. Right, so I'm going to go right back to the start of the Coquet Valley where I first drove in, and just before I go back down around the S-bend to go back out to Linshiel, yes, you go straight ahead over a cattle grate through a big metal gate, and that's the start of Ridley's Road, or Ridley, R-I-D-L-E-E, Ridley's Road. And as mentioned, it's Ministry of Defence road, so if the red flags are flying, it's best to keep out the way, because the army will be going doing the exercises. Hey, come here son, have a look at this lot here. So let's look back up to where I parked the car. So you can see why I parked the car up there, because you're on top of a hill and pointing down here, so basically you're getting cloud movement in front of you, and then when the sheep come up the valley later on, or cows come right along here, you can't pick them all up. Right, so you can see where they've had to strip this embankment with loads of stones in that strong wire mesh. He's picking sheep shit up and all kinds. He's terrible. He's ended up chewing something, I think it's a bloody sheep bone or something, or he picked up and took it in the back of the car with him. He's chewing it away. He's dragging me all over. Hey, that's it. You're going to start getting a whack. Stop it. I've left my camera in the car because one, I haven't got my gloves on, my hands they'll be cold, and he just makes it really difficult to stop and take photographs. That's good. That's not blurred with slight movement when he pulls and tugs when I'm trying to take a shot. So I've left the camera in the car. Just took a few pictures outside the car before I set off, but left the camera in my car. I'm bloody pissed off at the moment with the DVLA as well. No sooner you register your car, you know, you've got to be the register keeper, so you fill in the logbook, and no sooner you do that, you get a letter through your door saying you owe tax, you pay your tax, tax it or lose it. And it's not even law, it's a statute. So we shouldn't be paying tax, but people just take it for granted that you've got to. And we've been paying tax illegally for years. It's got to stop. Motorists are just going to have to turn around and say no. So I've just had a letter recently through the door saying you owe £129 tax. And I've just wrote a nasty letter back to them saying, you are a corporation, I'm a living soul, and I do not wish to contract with you. I do not consent, and basically shove it up your arse. My car is, I've just recently gotten it, it needs work done to it before it goes back on the road, and it hasn't got an MOT, so why would I pay a tax of £129 for a car that I can't use at the moment till it's all fixed up? But they want money out of you, doesn't matter what. They're greedy corporation. And like I say, as soon as you put your name to the logbook, they've got you. So they change your name to capital letters and turn you into a corporation, so they, as a corporation, can contract with you and screw you over for money. That's the whole idea, and they've been doing it for absolute years. Good boy, son. Good boy. When I first got out the car, it was bloody freezing. But you can see the car on the top of the hill there now, look. The wind was blowing a holy, but I've come down in a bit of a dip now, so it's not as bad at the minute. But I've pulled every hood up over my head that I've got on my body at the moment, and alongside with my cap as well, trying to keep the cold off my neck and my head. Right, so let's hope I don't get any problems with the GoPro 9 on this outing like I did when I went to Lambton Valley. I got all the way to the Dunsdale farm and then realised that my camera wasn't recording. So I had to record the whole journey heading back towards the car in reverse, back along the Lambton Valley, and then right back along the College Valley back to the car. Come here, son, come here. So I was walking back on that side one day, cutting across the top of those trees there, and I was watching a woman trying to drive up this hill from this stream that's coming down, and she kept getting to the top of the hill and hitting the same spot where there was ice, obviously, and her wheels were just turning. She couldn't get any further, so she had to reverse all the way back down here and back a bit and then take another run at it, and she must have tried about 4 or 5 times. Couldn't get up the hill. I mean, she tried to speed up the hill to get some speed up, but with it being S-bends and a blind, you can't drive too fast in case anyone's coming from the opposite direction. Ah, stop chewing the bloody shit, man. He's eating all the sheep shit. You're a bad dog. Hey, hey, come on. Gonna climb over turnstile on the wire fence just there to go across past that over the other side of that brook. It won't be long before the sun comes up over the top of that ridge. But we've got nice blue skies. Right, so up the top of this hill and round the bend and then drop down on the other side. Right, so there's more Ministry of Defence warning signs just up here. Good boy, son, good boy. There's just by the sheep feeder here. Good boy, son, good boy. Hey, come on. Oh. Easy, son, easy. Easy. Right, so I'm getting a bit higher now. I see the sun peeping its head over the top of the ridge. It's beautiful, that. It always makes you feel warm, I know, when you see the sun. Right, so